Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to some groovy news. Today, we're going to be talking about two new free games. They're not going to be any Fortnite or Apex or Valorant or any of those big games. I'm going to be talking about some games you maybe never heard of. Some games maybe you heard of but just haven't tried. You didn't give them the chance. Well, I think you should. I think they have potential, and I think they're fun to play, so that's why I'm here to talk about them. Number one is Spellbreak. That's what you see on your screen right here. This is a clip from my stream. Now, I'm going to be talking about the game like I really understand it, but let me tell you, I only have a couple games, alright? The only couple games under this belt here. What was that? And, all I know is I have fun, so let's get started. Alright, so we'll come in here, I'm going to hit some play, and I'm going to break it down in what I would think are simple terms, because once you get all the technical terms in there, it gets a little confusing, so I'm going to put it in simple terms. Basically, you get two weapons. You load in with one, and as each circle closes and you enter that new circle, because it is a battle royale, so you're constantly running from the storm, your weapons get upgraded when you enter the new storm. And to find your second weapon, you have to loot or kill another enemy to get that weapon. Along with those weapons, you load in with talents that will give your weapons more damage. Maybe it'll give you recon when you hit somebody with a weapon of yours, excuse me. But also you have runes, which give you mobility or invisibility, and the game is all about mobility. Now, I'm not going to cover every single weapon or talent or rune in the game because that would just take a lot of time. And to be honest, I don't understand them all completely yet because a lot of them combo and they counter each other. Sometimes you don't even know when you're taking damage, except for right here. I just got destroyed and I just knew I had to get out of there. But as you play the game more, you realize stuff like air and fire combo, because you can make a fire tornado with each other. So you can get some really cool combos with just two of your weapons or even a weapon of your teammates. And there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of outplay potential, a lot of mobility in the game. See, I just get out of here, get some heals off, and then we'll be able to get right back into the fight. To wrap it all up, basically you have magic abilities that either combo or they counter with other magic abilities, and there's runes and talents that will enhance your gameplay in various ways. Also, there's boots, belts, aimlets, things that give you more health, better speed, more mana, and there's a lot of things that go into this game that make it a good game. So if you want to play the game, I at least play a couple games to make sure you really get the feel of it. Otherwise, you might just brush it off to the side and not like it as much. Boom! Straight into the next game. It's an arena FPS. It's similar to Quake. And we're going to be watching the trailer today because I think it does a good job at explaining the game. And that is called Diabotical. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Arena FPS, what'd I say? It's got multiple maps. What, talk to them, 30 maps? How many game modes? 10 game modes. Alright, now let me slow down for a second. Alright? We're getting a little ahead of ourselves. What if you don't know what an Arena FPS is? Well, it's a certain map, and there's weapons, there's ammo, there's shields, and there's health in pre-designated spots around the map, and they're on respawn timers. So if you pick one up, it might respawn in 20 seconds, it might respawn in 5, it might respawn in 30. But if you learn those patterns, and when they got picked up, and when you need to get back to them, say you know where the health is, you know it got picked up 10 seconds, by the time you get there, it'll be 15, boom, it's respawning. There you go. That's an Arena FPS. And along with all these other game modes and maps, there's a lot of good weapons in the game, which we're going to talk about right here. One of them is the pincer, other known as the point and click, baby. Pretty self-explanatory. Now you might be thinking to yourself, the point and click is a little overpowered, but to tell you the truth, there's other weapons that counter it just as easily, like the shotgun that does the same thing, but it's only close range. There's grenade launchers, rocket launchers, there's tracking weapons like a laser gun, and so many other things. Grenades, smoke grenades, you can get cover. So the point and click isn't the end of the game, but there's a lot of other weapons that are really fun to use as well. Here's another clip from my stream. You can find me at twitch.tv/Jgroovy with 3 O's, but it's displaying a grenade, the starting pistol, and even a little bit of RPG action, if you know what I'm saying. Now let's rewind a little bit. Before we were talking about maps and game modes. One of them being the time trials. Gives you a little switch up. Maybe you're not feeling the game so much. Maybe you're not hitting your shots. You can come into here, just cool off a little bit. Maybe speed run it. Maybe that'll get big in this game. I doubt it, but if you like that, there's a possibility. Also, we'll move on. There's a lot of customization. You could style out your bots with so many different things. There's crosshair customization. There's all different settings to the game. And, like I said, if you weren't hitting your shots, you could always jump into the aim trainer, warm up. It'll show you some stats, get uses out of different guns. And although there's all these different things, the main goal of the game is to frag when it comes down to it. And, that's so much fun. And as always, what we're talking about is free to play, baby. Just like Spellbreak, as we were talking a little bit ago. These are two games that I plan on putting some time into and really trying to learn the mechanics of each one. And really, almost anybody can play. So if you have any questions about them, go ahead and ask down in the comments. Or you could watch me live over at twitch.tv/jgroovy with 3 O's. And that's going to be all for today. Hopefully, I'll talk to you soon. Peace out, y'all.